Hey Divas, it's Fearless coming to you with my July faves and reviews. This is just going to be a review of some items that I used in the month of July and whether I liked them or not or how I felt about them. Alright, so let's get started because it's a lot of items. So first of all, some of the powders I used in the month of July. Over my face, completely done for the month of July, I used my Mineralized Skin Finish Powder. No bad things to say about that. This month I also use my Milani Multitasker Face Powder. And this is after my foundation. These are some of the powders that I use because I use a different powder every day. I never use the same powder. I'm also hitting pan on my L'Oreal True Match powder, and I am in N7. I am warm and classic tan, and I will be replacing this. I love, 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 love. I don't know why I love this powder. It's a super blendable powder, and it just takes all your flaws away. Doesn't do too much for mattifying this. You still need to put a translucent powder over it, but I love it. I also used this month the CoverGirl Queen Powder in Light Golden. I've used that this month. So all of those are great buys. Once again, if you have oily skin, you do have to remember to put mattifying powder over those. Primers. I am so surprised. I never finish a primer. I do primers just because. I don't like primers. They don't really do anything for me. But I finished this. This is done. I saved it for you guys. And I didn't realize till I finished it that I had grabbed for this so much. I actually bought another one of these today. So I'm not raving about its mattifyingness or anything like that because I still have to blot once or twice a day. But for some reason, and I have primers that I have had before this even came out that I haven't finished. For some reason, I finished this primer. And I bought another one from Walmart today. A new primer that I bought, I was watching Sharonese V's channel and she was talking about the Sephora Mattifying Moisturizer primer, and they were out of it. So while I was in there, I ended up picking up this mattifying primer by Cover FX. I had never tried it, so I picked this up from the little roundaway bin when you go to check out and pay just to try it. So I have been trying that. The next thing that I love for the month of July, I love these Milani gel shadows, but I love this one. This one is the highlight. This is the highlight. When you go through the Milani eyeshadows, all of them are eyeshadows, but there is one that is a highlight. And when I say a highlight, your girl ain't lying. It's a highlight. This joker is bad, bad, bad. Okay? Another palette that I use, now you guys know I use one thing for a whole entire week. I used this for a whole week in July, and I really, really liked it. It has a bronzer, a highlight, and a blush. The only thing I did not like about it was the blush. Didn't really, really show up on me. The bronzer and highlight are both super gorge. And this is the Radiant Glow Face Trio. It looks like this. I think I picked this up during a semi-annual sale or something like that. And I used that this week, and I have nothing bad to say about it. I love it. I used my Maybelline Nudes palette this week. Now, I'm a nudist, so I have nothing bad to say about this except you do have to blend a lot with some of the higher row colors that are not shimmers. But I did love the palette, and I think it's great for a nude smoky eye. I'm going fast. I want to have y'all here all night. The It's Judy Time palette, I actually got some pigment on it, but I used that for a week. And I have no regrets with It's Judy Time. Very, very pigmented. Love this palette. If you don't have it, I would say probably catch BH Cosmetics. Keep checking because when they mark it down to $9 and something, which is how I got it, it's a great buy. Also, if you guys follow me on Instagram or on here, I announced a clean color palette that I sell in my store, and I broke one and I dropped it, and I gave the palette to my daughter. However, the broken pieces I poured into this container and crushed it up some more, and I got this container from the Dollar Tree, and it made a gorgeous, gorgeous blush or bronzer, and it's mixed all kinds of mixed colors, my own creation from that palette. And anytime you break a palette, get these little containers and stuff if you can't put it back together, and make your own creation because that came out beautiful. Some foundations that I used in July. I use my Revlon Color Stay in the month of July, and that is always a staple or a plus for anyone who wears makeup. You guys know about that. I use these two together, and the reason why I did that, you guys know that MAC oxidizes to a totally different color on me. So whenever I wear MAC, I always mix it with a lighter foundation, and it gives me exactly what I'm looking for. So I like these two together. I use these two together this month, and those were awesome on my face. And another thing that I am doing, because I have so many lotions, and Bath and Body Works and these companies come out with more lotions all the time, and I want to try them. I came up with another remedy. While you guys are doing your makeup stash for the week, include a lotion. So I decided to use a lotion a week, one lotion a week, so I can use it up. And some lotions that I used in the month of July, I used my Japanese Cherry Blossom, and as you can see, I'm putting a dent in that. But I have like 5 of these because this is my favorite fragrance. Another one I used this week was the Morocco Orchid. And another one that I used for this week was the Mad About You. And all of those are excellent and smell great. But that is something that you can do to use up your lotions, is to use them for a whole week instead of a day. Carry them in your purse. That's your lotion for the week for your body. So those are my July faves and reviews. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And don't forget to plan your makeup.